Yeah, and of course, important to remember too that most of the folks down here brought paper bags full of food for the mustard seed. It's always a great event for them.
This is Island, yeah, they did.
Yes, they did.
They get a lot of food on there. This is the Island Energy people coming right behind BC Transit. Still got more transit buses coming by.
Well, they just look that good. We need to look at them.
Yeah, we have our back to the parade. It's kind of a strange situation, so people are waving to our backs as they go by.
I feel a little vulnerable. I'm wondering if I'm going to get hit upside the head with a candy cane. Hopefully it's wrapped.
This is the Island Energy keeping people warm vehicle coming down the street now. Wow, what are they doing?
Oh, goodness.
That's very industrious, isn't it? The float depicts the spirit of Christmas. Carolers singing along by a fire pit, roasting marshmallows, and doing a little bit of metal work, too.
Says the economical heating and ventilation solutions are the mission of Island Energy, of course, to keep people warm. Without breaking the bank, that's always important.
What if you come over and do a little work at my place after the parade?
Hey, that's not a bad idea.
There's always welding to be done, I say.
Absolutely. And, yeah, some great metal work going on up there.
This is some pretty fancy big rig. Who could possibly afford a big rig that big with so many lights? Oh, my goodness! Oh. It's our own Czech Island's own float.
Are you ready for your close-up? I'm ready for my close-up.
Okay, I don't think we're on that, are we?
We're not on that. We're not on the float.
No.
Wow, that's awesome.
I hope they have a real truck driver and not somebody from the TV station. You know, this is not exactly one of our new modern mini cams.
No, it isn't. It's
it's pretty full of air.
Excuse me, Cooper.
We had Tony blow the thing up. He started on Monday, and it's finally inflated now.
Oh my gosh, of course, Tech News, very happy to be with you here this evening and sponsoring this parade. The island's best rated newscast, of course, reflects our community in so many different ways, and we're just thrilled to be here.
And we have to thank all of you out there for us being here and being able to do what we're doing right this moment.
There's our favorite Tanya Smith driving the Czech Mobile, decorated beautifully, Tanya. Hello!
There's B. Cooper, and there's Paul Haysom. Look, he ran out from sports just to hand out goodies to the folks along the street, too.
He's everywhere. What a guy. Of course, their new show, the Game On show, which runs on Monday evenings, has been fantastic.
Local sports on TV, I love it.
Me too.
Is this the HMCS Malahat North Pole Patrol?
I believe it is HMCS Malahat.
Okay. It's a 15-passenger Richard Hull inflatable, usually called a rib. It's one of the many assets of HMCS Malahat.
Since 1914, Victoria's naval reserves have served Canada in times of peace, crisis, and war. They're also an active part of the local community. They provide vital emergency services, fundraising for local charities, and also participating in tons of community events.
And this is not somebody from HMCS Malahat. It's the Purdy elf, I guess, from Purdy's Chocolates here at the Bay Center, where everyone has a favorite. I know I do. Well, no, what's your favorite? Dark chocolate or light chocolate?
I'm a dark chocolate fan myself. Yeah, I mean, pretty much anything goes for me, but if I had to choose, it would be the dark chocolate.
Yeah, me too. I used to be a big milk chocolate fan, but as I've gotten older, and dark chocolate is supposed to be healthier for you, I guess.
Well, you know, and at this time of year, it has no calories, I understand. On good authority, you can eat as much as you want, and there will be no consequences.
Now, you're lying, and Santa's listening.
But it's chocolate. Santa likes chocolate, too.
It's a chocolate lie. That's okay. It's Victoria Ballet coming by with a little bit of, well, it's not exactly ballet dancing going on, but it's Beauty and the Beast is what it is.
It sure is, and that's absolutely great ballet, and from a great company as well. It's both visually entrancing and loud.
Pretty loud.
And emotionally rewarding, too. All the ingredients for a
Ballet
great family
Victoria is
show.
putting on Beauty and the Beast from December 27th to the 30th at the Royal Theatre, and also into the new year, January 20th, up in the Cowichan Valley in Duncan.
Well, that'll be one to catch for sure.
Ballet Victoria does some pretty great shows. This looks like the Pride of Esquimalt coming our way, reminding us that Buccaneer days, well, actually Buccaneer days are a long way off,
But they're great.
Nonetheless, it's all part of what the folks are famous for out there in Esquimalt.
That looks like Mayor Barb Desjardins there, getting into the Christmas spirit with that big old candy cane.
Yeah.
And of course, there's the lighthouse there, and that beautiful schooner. Is that a schooner? I'm not really up on my ships.
I'd go with the schooner,
Legit?
and who's
Yeah.
going to say you're wrong, really? I mean...
Well, you know, the folks are going to call if I am wrong, and so I apologize if I am. But that's a beautiful, beautiful creation by the
and those
city of
are
Cornwall.
snowmen and women following the float.
Hello!
Merry Christmas, Czech News, they said. They have their celebration of lights going on out in Esquimalt.
Yeah, December 7th. That looks like a great event, too. They look like little marshmallows, which reminds me of hot chocolate and yummy stuff like that.
Oh, yes. Well, we've got that all around us here. Now, whoa, I'm going to go out on a limb, and I'm going to say that was Aaron's Sales and Leasing coming by with their classic vehicle there. And this is the Teamworks Athletic Supply float coming our way. They provide official jerseys and clothing to many teams around Victoria.
And of course you see Seymour, the seal there. He has been very luckily adopted by Teamworks Athletic Supply. He was, of course, set free when... Orphaned when the Seals Baseball Club sadly folded a little while ago. But happily, Seymour is taken care of. He's comfy and content with his new teammates at Teamworks.
He looks pretty comfy in there, I'd say.
He does.
It's a gingerbread man.
Oh, there's two gingerbread men.
I think this is all part of the Choices Adoption and Counseling, folks. Choices Adoption is a non-profit adoption agency dedicated to finding families for children, just the way Seymour found a family with Teamwork Sports.
Yeah, they do really, really great work, and I know there are so many families who have been created by this great organization, and yeah, there they are. That's fantastic.
Well, you know, a lot of families, people don't think about it, and why would you? A lot of families have been created right here on the island through adoption, and you know, what a great thing it is.
Yeah, it sure is, and adoption makes such a difference in the life of a child, and so many children around the world need loving families.
It's the trolley from Langford. So what's going on in Langford if the trolley's here? The Langford trolley, it's a Supreme Classic red and green 1999 Freightliner, if you're interested.
Absolutely.
But we just call it the Langford trolley.
Now, Terrence Flight is the driver. It runs on biodiesel, not pulled by horses. It connects people to all the shopping areas in Langford and all around areas through Gold Street Village. Kids of all ages loving the Christmas lights and the fountain and the roundabout out on Goldstream Avenue. There's a water and light show out there every half an hour. And it's pretty cool.
Like a mini Bellagio. That was the Viva Choir going by. They go by so quickly.
Oh, did I?
There they are. There they are.
Yay!
There was a shot of them. The Viva Choir, approximately 40 members involved. We've got a whole bunch more from the Island Farm Santa's Christmas Light Parade, and we'll show you more here on Check 6.
Jolly Old Fellow is just around the corner. Brought to you with Part Buy. End of the roll. Discount carpet and flooring.
More time to save, Canada. End of the roll just purchased over $10 million of inventory from North America's leading mills. And the savings are incredible. Top brand names of laminate, carpet, vinyl, hardwood, area rugs, and more have arrived by the truckload. Don't miss your chance to save up to 70% on the latest trends in flooring. Plus, take advantage of special financing OAC. Hurry in for best selection and massive savings during the nationwide truckload sale. On now at End of the Roll.
Hi, I'm Cheryl Burrell, store manager here at Turkey Foods, wishing you and yours a very Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. From all of us at Turkey Foods, Merry Christmas. Jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh. Hey! Island farms, hooray! Oh, what fun it is to ride in a whole-string open sleigh.
Ho, ho, ho! Merry Christmas!
So, you'd like a more flexible mortgage? Well, we have one that lets you put extra money in, take it out anytime, and skip a payment once a year. It's our You're the Boss mortgage.
I'm the boss.
You're the boss.
Hear that, everyone? I'm the boss. You, hold my calls. You, stop lollygagging. You, do a jig.
Bravo.
The You're the Boss mortgage from Coast Capital Savings. Hi, I'm Ray Goodmanson, store manager here at Thrifty Foods. Join us this Christmas for all the flavors of the season. And Merry Christmas from all of us.
From all of us at Thrifty Foods, Merry Christmas.
Welcome back to the Island Farm Santa's Light Parade. And there's some lights and color and action coming down the street right now. It's from CLAUS. It's the CLAUS Optic TV float.
Wow.
And I'm sure there are people somewhere watching us right now on CLAUS Optic TV.
Of course, we'll check. Must be the brightest channel though in your lineup.
You would think we
right?
would be. The brightest light on the screen. Or not.
Now this is a great pipe band here, the police pipe band. Now there is nothing that says Christmas more than carols played on 5 pipes. Folks, the band once again under the direction of Pipe Major James Troy. Let's have a listen, shall we?
Okay, I've never heard Christmas carols done on bagpipes before, I
Really?
have to say.
What do you think of them? I love them.
Really? Well, I love it too, but I've never heard it before. This is the Vancouver Island Kids Club coming down the street, a non-profit child care organization. It's been serving the families of Victoria since 1990.
Now the Kids Club offers kindergarten care, before and after school care, Christmas, spring break, summer day camps for kids age 5 all the way up to age 12 now. Bet those kids are getting pretty excited about Santa.
I'm getting pretty excited about
I
Santa.
can hardly stand it.
He's going to show up sooner or later. Look, there's somebody waiting for Santa Claus.
Absolutely. Bring on old St. Nick.
Is it my imagination, or are the kids cuter at this time of the year?
You know, they are. They're all bundled up in their little tubes. And their
Yeah,
little
got the
bits
rosy
and-
cheeks and all. They
Yeah.
all look like they've been skiing. Or maybe having an Alibaba pizza, which is the truck coming down behind us right now.
Well, look at that. That is fantastic.
There's a lot of lights there. That's not the pizza truck, but the pizza truck is here. Pizza treat would be nice right now, wouldn't
You know
it?
it would, because it smells so good. It's so cool, I think, Gordy, that all the merchants downtown here are staying open a little bit later tonight to,
Water for us?
oh, hey, thank you very much.
Does this water taste like pizza?
Oh, candy pizza? It's getting better and better.
Okay, you try the candy pizza first.
I think I'll stick with the water. But
So who
thanks.
is this truck? It looks like it's the Island Equipment Owners Association. Of course, they have their fabulous truck light parade every year.
They do.
Dennis Nixon's polished and tested over 8,000 LED lights on this particular entry alone.
Oh my gosh, it's all to promote the Island Equipment Owners Association Truck Parade that goes on December the 4th. More than 80 trucks will be brilliantly lit up with the holiday spirit like you see right there. It's, oh gosh, that's always a great, great Christmas event. So that goes on December 4th.
You know, it is a spectacular event. Here comes another truck right down behind it. This one will probably be part of that truck parade, and tonight it's part of the parade as the Thrifty Foods entry, one of our sponsors for the program, and thank you very much to them for that. Thrifty Foods wishes you and yours a happy and healthy holiday season. This truck's been decorated by the staff volunteers from all over the Victoria area.
Now, Thrifty is always great corporate citizens. They do so much for the community. And if you didn't get a chance to make a food bank donation during the parade today, of course, everything going to the mustard seed to help them out. You can do that. You can donate at your local Thrifty Foods. So be sure to do that as much as you can during this holiday season.
Thrifty Foods, as we mentioned, is one of the sponsors of tonight's parade, along with Island Farms, of course, Coast Capital Savings, and End of the Roll. We want to thank some other people, too. Well, we just have a second. There's just a little gap in the parade. We'd like to thank the crew out here. Here we are, well, we're not on camera, but sometimes we're on camera. There's about another 20 people behind the scenes that don't get to be. And Mike Wallishan, who does all of our parades every year, winter and summer, he puts in more time than a normal person should have to actually work. I hope we pay him for that.
You know, I think we do, but we don't pay him nearly enough. I'm guaranteed he deserves more. Now, this looks like a Shamrock lacrosse type player, and it is the Capital City Athletic Association, Victoria Shamrocks. Now, here is Rocky, the Shamrocks mascot. He says he wants to be a reindeer when he grows up. Now, that's a good thing to aspire to indeed. Victoria Shamrocks, of course, consists of the senior Shamrocks, intermediate A Shamrocks, and the junior A Shamrocks, otherwise known as the Baby Rocks.
You know, he might want to be a reindeer when he grows up, but I think when I was a kid, And still today, a lot of little kids want to be a Shamrock when they grow up.
Oh,
because
gosh,
the Shamrocks are one of the great sporting traditions in Victoria.
Oh gosh, I mean, just name the legendary players who have worn that Shamrocks jersey. The
Jack
Gates
Bionda,
brothers,
Lenny Severson,
Kevin Alexander.
Yeah. Well, I was going back a little further
Oh,
than
I'm
you.
sorry. Well, I'm just a little bit younger than you.
I know.
Just by a couple of days. And, oh gosh, the Gate brothers and on, Darren Rysick and, you know.
Pretty impressive.
It's just unbelievable. Now this looks like a little nativity type scene going on here. What do you think? I don't know
I'm
if that's
thinking,